What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch the 46th episode of Monster. Last we saw, oh my god, the hottest femboy in the history of the universe has murdered once again. He has gotten his hands dirty once again. Johan, in disguise as Anna, killed the two officers, investigators, detectives, I think is the word they sometimes use, that were sort of getting ready to take Suk in for. They were getting ready to take Suk in for something that Johan had already sort of pinned on Suk. So either he didn't mean to get Suk pinned up in it, which I don't think so because he's Johan, he's the goat, he knows what he's doing, or he's just sort of doubling down on pinning it all on Suk. I have no idea. I am sure that we will find out in the next couple of episodes. And then also Grimmer was there to witness. Didn't stop him for some reason. Could have easily stopped him on the stairs. I'm gonna be honest. I almost slipped up there. I don't know whether they're calling him or her. I don't know. All that I know is that at one point in the next couple of episodes, Anna, and maybe not next couple of episodes, but in this arc, Anna is going to sort of show up in Prague. And she is going to be fucking roasted alive. She's going to be targeted. She's going to be people are going to be suspicious of her just because of the activity that Johan has performed under this disguise. And specifically, I think it'll probably towards the beginning show a little like hostility between Tenma and Anna and Grimmer and Suk and all that, if Suk doesn't die, because oh man, I'm scared. The characters in the show are so good and so lovable, and I just care about them so much that I'm in constant fear that they're going to be brutally ripped away from me. So I'm not excited to see if that happens in this episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. And if you guys like the content I put out on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get right into the episode.
ああ、壁崩壊後急激に勢力を伸ばしたドイツ右翼と元チェコスロバキア秘密警察が今や犯罪シンジケートを構成してるって記事だな。それ俺が書いたんだ。
本当ですか。この記事でインタビューに答えている元秘密警察の X 氏という人物に
No! Get out of here.
日本から来た特派員って言ってたな。何調べようとして
Yo, he's ballsy as hell for this, Tenma is. Going into the lion's den and lying?
この国で冷戦時代に行っていた拉致監禁等の実態を調べようと思いまして。
おっかねえ奴らだぞ。
は
俺もこの時は命がけで取材したもんさ。今だっておっかねえ。おかげで世間は大騒
His
ぎ。
hair is getting longer.
なんだ、スーク刑事の事件知らねえのか。
Uh-oh, he's about to go talk to Suk now. I love how everyone's just so connected in this show.
警察の残党のことを調べてるんなら、この大ニュースぐらい押さえとけよ。ほら、うちの新聞だ。ドイツ語は読めるんだろ。プラハ署のスークって若い刑事が本庁から派遣された特別捜査班の
Oh my god, he is.
旧秘密警察と現チェコ警察の黒いつながりを証明。
I'm interested to know Johan's like motives. Was it he just wanted to like double blame Suk?
および2名の刑事との関係を暴いたのもスーク。都合よく所長ら3名は何者かに毒殺され、当のスークは
Oh, he's gonna see about the poisoned bonbons and immediately put it together.
スーク刑事はあろうことか、そのマークしていた刑事2名を殺してしまった。
前途有望なエリート刑事。
ん？
It's like looking in a mirror, huh?
何ブツブツ言ってんだ？
上司3名毒殺。
Oh, I didn't even clock that. It's an exact repeat.
ヤンスークさんの
Damn.
お母さんは
Going straight to the mama?
警察の方？
いえ
They are. And they're watching me.
室です。
どうも。
あっても無駄だと思いますけど。
He'll break through. He's the goat. He is an angel. Walking on Earth. I don't like these guys.
ヤン・スークさんのお母さんですね。
ヤンヤン来てくれたのね。
Come on, act your ass off, Tenma.
よく来てくれたね、ヤン。もっと近くに来て顔見せて、ヤン。
横になってらした方がいいですよ。
ヤン。
息子さんから電話
I have like a supernatural faith that Tenma would be able to break through any disease, any barrier.
あなたの息子さんは無実ですよ。
Did anyone even tell her?
じゃあ僕はこれで。
Bro, you giving up that easy?
ヤン、あなたまたあそこで遊んでた
Oh,
の。
a hint.
あなたいつもあそこで刑事ごっこしてるでしょ。
Oh, that where he's hiding out.
どこで
Mama coming in clutch.
隠れ家の
Unknowingly？
つもりかもしれないけど、私は知ってるんだから。ブルノ通りの廃屋。
バレてたんですね。
そう、バレてたわ。
Man, I'm rooting for Sook so bad too. I love everyone.
昔
No.
あるところ
No, 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 no. Johan was coming and talking to her?
怪物は名前が欲しくて
I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired.
昔ある
Oh, this slime motherfucker. He hit it with his mom. When did he do that?
飯買ってきた。
Oh, dude, Tim was about to walk in. Yo, Grimmer, what's up?
母に送った。
Oh my god, dude. The three goats are about to meet up. Just imagine if Richard was here.
だろうな。まあ我々が持っているよりは安全だろう。しかしこうして一連の記事をまとめて読んでみると、あんたの事件とあの事件つくづく似てるな。
あの事件。
ドイツのデュッセルドルフで10年前にあったんだ。ある病院の院長と医師2名が毒入りキャンディ
Man, Grimmer knows, like, he was on top of this shit, man.
若き外科医。
その男は。
無
He's
実
searching
の
right
罪を
now.
晴らすべく現在と
Oh, don't give him a little bit of optimism here, Grimmer.
あんたの場合はまだいい。私という目撃者がいる。
あなたが僕のフラットの会。
That's not a woman. Tell him.
ブロンドの美人。
その女が真犯人だとしたって見つけられなきゃそれまでだ。
Tenma's gonna be able to let everyone know.
なぜ僕ばっかりこんな目に遭うんだ。僕が何をしたって言うんだ。
落ち着け。
このまま僕はこの世から消えてなくなれっていうのか。
I hate and I love at the same time how much they make me care for these people so much.
最後に信じられるのは自分だけだって。
Is that a warning not to trust Grimmer?
グオ
Stop saying that, Grimmer.
この部屋で子供の頃よく刑事ごっこしたんです。あれが警部補の机。そのまま残っているなんて。
Bro, Anna Johan figure knows about this place.
悪をはびこらせてはいけない。正義の名において。
Yo, hold on. Why is Sook looking angelic right now? Don't look out the window. You're gonna get shot in the head. Go fuck yourself. Don't, yo, that scared the ever-loving shit out of me. My eyes are watering. Don't peek. Stop peeking. Was it Roberto? No. Oh, the police. The Popo? The Popo here? No, that's not the Popo. They wouldn't start blasting immediately.
しっかりしろ。誰が撃ったんだ。チェコスロバキア秘密警察か。
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
どこから狙ってるんだ。
Why would you say that we're surrounded if you didn't see anyone?
急所は外れてる。お前の銃借りるぞ。
That scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Tenma gonna save the day. It's Tenma.
テープ
That is not Tenma. Damn. They don't even got the tape. Man, Grimmer, you were followed! You let us down! Oh, man. Sook! Move!
待ってろ。今行く。
What the fuck?
外してる。
テープ
テープはここに。
Are they on that giant building?
ここ窓から丸見えか。
Yes, yes, get behind! Get, like, right under the window!
ここだ。
Oh my god!
ここにいるよ、スーク。
They're torturing the poor man!
今助けてやる。
Oh my god! Is this Mr. X?
痛い。痛いよ。
He looks so much like Johan himself.
もうおしまいだよ。静かにしろ。
Roll out of the way, Sook.
クリマーさん。喋るな。
You're not gonna fucking die. You're not gonna die.
あただけでも逃げて。バカ言うな。
You will not die. Are they gonna break through the roof? Tenma, please, I'm begging you. Tenma, we need you right now. Oh, the music. The tunes are coming in. Oh, he's fine. Tenma's on the way. I got scared. I keep forgetting that the main fucking character is a world-renowned surgeon. Oh, Grimmer. What is up with Grimmer's past, man? With his child. Is it Kinderheim related? Oh, is he gonna turn into the Magnificent Steiner right now? He's gonna knock himself out. Tenma's gonna save the day. And he's gonna think he did it. Oh, Tenma got it. Tenma already behind.
グドと言え。ドイツ語喋れるか。
That's my papa right there.
ここで何をやっている。あんた誰だ。質問に答えろ。何をやってるんだ。
He's the GOAT. He's like a 20-year military veteran.
あの若い刑事とノッパも仕留めたよ。遅かったか。
No, you're not. Is he gonna snipe him? Oh my god, we're inches away from the fucking dream team forming. Watch out, he's gonna be... Friendly fire, friendly fire! Holy crap! It's real! He's the real fucking deal! I didn't believe him! You get what you fucking deserve. That is not a monster. That is a man who has something mentally wrong with him. He was put through some shit.
あの時だ。超人シュタイナーが。グリモアさん。
超人シュタイナーがまたやっちゃった。
グリマーさん。
Oh, poor Grimmer.
いやー、ドクター、
I've been waiting for you. It took a little while.
あいつを助けてやってくれ。
Of course I can.
あいつはいいやつだ。お願いだ。助けてやってくれ。他にも患者がいっぱいいるよ。
Are they still alive?
これは
You beat the other ones to death. You didn't beat these ones to death?
多分俺だ。俺の中のもう一人の俺が。俺は511キンダーハイムの出身なんだ。
He's that young? Or did he work there? I didn't get the vibe that he was that young. Although it probably... I don't know the exact timeline. It probably ran for longer than I expected it to. Oh my god, I've got goosebumps. Show me more.
俺はテレビにかじりついて見ていた超人シュタイナーの活躍を。主人公の青年は
I thought this man was like early 30s or something.
肝心なところで悪者に追い詰められるんだ。でも気がつくと悪者は超人シュタイナーに乗されてる。
Oh, Suk. Thank you, man. Thank you, Tenma. I'm eternally grateful.
ピンチに陥ると彼が現れて悪い奴らをやっつけるんだ。小さい頃のことで覚えてるのはテレビの超人シュタイナー。それだけだ。他の記憶は全て奪われた。
Yeah, you were abused. Horribly. Tortured. So he's just trying to get his memories back?
私には関係ないと言ったけど
It means everything.
私も関係があるんです。511キンダーハイ
I've
ム。
got goosebumps again. They're gonna end the episode on me.
さあ救急車を呼びましょ
No. Yes?
しかも適切な応急処置。
That can only mean one thing, the famous Japanese doctor.
あいつは
う。無実なんですね。
ああ、俺が言って証言してやれば。ドクター・テンマー、あんたなんで
I'm so scared for some reason.
さっきの話511キンダーハイムのこと。
Let's hear the story. I want the full story. I want Kinderheim flashbacks.
実はよく覚えてないんだ。思い出せないんだ。断片的なことしか。
How old is he? Was he like from a earlier generation than Johan?
ドアのきしむ音、カビ臭いベッド。記憶が鮮明になるのはあそこから出されて少ししてから。誰かが俺が14歳だって言った。今思えば奇妙な学校に入れられて名前を与えられた。ボルフガング・グリマー。
That's a fucking badass name, man.
家はなんとも人工的な街の中にあった。そのエリアからは
It
外
was
に
like
出られ
painted
な
walls, like a daycare.
父親役がいて母親役がいて何カ国語も勉強させられたよ。
How many generations of Kinderheim was there? I don't remember if they've given me an exact timeline of how long they were active.
その中でも一番難しかったの
How to be a kid? I
な
don't
んだ
know.
と思う。笑い方だよ。
Aww.
さてとスークの病院行かなくっちゃ。
グリマーさん、新聞記事で見ました。 あなたも重要参考人として追われて
Well, we gotta
ス
save
ークの
Sook.
ルーツを証明できるのは俺だけだ。
Oh, Grimmer's the goat. Oh, he's so lovable. I want to hug him. No. Okay, guys, that was the 46th episode of Monster. Another fantastic episode. I can clearly say this is my favorite arc so far. Not as in I'm putting any other arc down. And by any other arc, I really mean I feel like there's only been 2 arcs. The first 8 episodes, and then Munich, and then I feel like Prague is the 3rd arc. I'm loving it. I'm loving every single aspect of it. The characters, the Johan plot twist is one of my it's one of my all-time favorite plot twists. Grimmer and Sook, I am absolutely loving. Obviously, we're getting some more Tenma any day. Anna and Dieter are gonna show up. Let's hope the goat Heckle's around the corner too. You know what I'm saying? This show, I gotta once I finish the show, probably my final discussion on episode 74, I'll probably talk for 2 hours, I bet. I'll be able to really think and plan out certain things and in relation to other pieces of media I've watched. But Monster has got to be up there for the most 10 out of 10 characters or that along those lines. The amount of just purely fantastic characters is otherworldly. I care about so many people. And that is the most important thing in media. I feel like I've talked about it a couple times. Not that this show is like this, but even in a bad show, one that is low quality, one it's going off the rails, it's able to keep a large audience as long as the audience still cares for the characters. And so just imagine you pair that care with the quality, and I'm in love right now. I mean, this show has been it's been everything that I wanted it to be. Everything I wanted it to be. I just did a couple days ago. I don't know the exact ranking, and I'm not going to look through it real quick because I usually save those for typically end of season discussions. Obviously, with this show, 1-season show, it'll be an end of show discussion. But I like to just give the exact ranking of where I placed it. You know what I mean? And I believe that Monster was already in my top 20 shows of all time, just through the first 45 episodes. It's just so goddamn good. It's so goddamn good. I think one of the main reasons that I was so hyped to watch this show is because I was told that it is the most similar anime to Death Note that there is, and Death Note is one of my all-time favorite shows. It's the first show that I watched, and credit myself as having watched. And it's also a show that I've watched tied for the most times in my life. I've watched Death Note in its entirety 6 full times. So I'm not gonna immediately try to go for an enhanced comparison on them, because it's not fair to a show I've only watched one time. Well, obviously I have that bias and love and nostalgia towards Death Note, so I'm not gonna do that. But I just want to say they're so comparable quality wise, and already I've already watched more Monster episodes than I have ever watched Death Note episodes, because there's only 37 Death Note episodes. So I'm pretty sure they're made by the same animation studio. I can obviously tell. The first of all, the Kinderheim room with the fan looks like the exact room from the Death Note finale, and the close zoom in shots are just like the ones they use on Light. But I just wanted to point that out there because like I said, and I think I talked about it either last episode or the episode before. I was just so hyped to watch this show. Arguably more hyped than any other show in the history of existence. And it has fully lived up to it. And I'm going to keep saying that. And I'm not going to keep saying that because I don't want to annoy you guys. But I just want that to be really understood. This show is perfect for me. It's ticking every little box that I would have wanted. Something I want to talk about with it, the pace and the structure. It's so interesting. It's such a fast-paced show, but I feel like something I talk about in my Sopranos reactions. I feel like people, especially nowadays with short attention spans running rampant, they don't know what slow is or fast. They'll watch a show like The Sopranos, which is genuinely a really fast-paced show. It's just more dialogue and character focused. And people would stop watching it because it's slow or it's, you know what I mean, there's no action. I feel like people would say the same thing about this. To summarize, I feel like this is a show that when I'm done and I get in a conversation with people who watch anime, I feel like for some reason this is a show that people would like, oh, I didn't like it. It was too slow burn. And I would literally like want to strangle myself out of pure anger and just disappointment, because like I'm already a defender. I'm already a monster lover. Okay, I'm on the side for everything. They've not done a single thing that I've thought to be a misstep. They've not done anything that I disliked. I mean, the plot twists are fantastic. I've been talking about it with a couple of my friends. Just some of my favorite moments of the show. It's funny. I would say, without a doubt, I think that Tenma is my favorite character. But going into it, I knew that Johan was the most iconic. He was the most famous. He was the most built up expectation-wise for me. And I can really see that because the top 3 moments that I'm going to mention are all Johan. The top 2 moments, without a doubt, undoubtedly, is... I might have even talked about this last episode. I don't know. My top 3 moments is Johan, no order. Johan shooting Junkers. That reveal the other episode with in the mirror, and then third, it does get interesting, but I think it might be the point of the head. That's just how iconic. That is just how iconic the character is with minimal screen time. Like, I think it can be argued, and I talk about this in all my reactions. I feel like for every show that I watch, I like to sort of classify it as the greatest at something, because every show has its strengths and every show is the best at something. I've talked about Monster without a doubt being like the best sort of characters or slash side characters slash the ability to make me care for a character as fast as possible. I think that's got the cake for that, and that, depending on how you look at it, that might be 3 best of all time. But I'm also going to give it best of all time at building up a character. Johan, for as iconic and as entertaining and as perfect as he has been, the screen time has been low. It's been short. And that's not a complaint. Like, that's how good the show is. In a normal show, like, when I'm being like starved of something, I immediately go, oh my god, just give it to me, please. Like, I don't want to see the rest of the shit. The problem with this show is that as much as I want to see Johan, I want to see everything else. So if Johan is gone this episode, you know what I mean, Johan's not in it, I have no problem watching fucking Kenzo Tenma, Wolfgang Grimmer, and Jan Suk. Okay, 3 absolutely fantastic characters. I haven't even. I'll talk about the plot in a minute, but I want to keep talking about like the emotions, the feelings that this show is giving me. Okay, like the minute I press play on any of these episodes, I got a big smile on my face. I mean, that's how perfect this show is. Like, and again, the characters, they're perfect. Going into the story here, that this Grimmer reveal is very interesting. That he was a child in Kinderheim. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. Although with all this trauma, maybe I should have. I didn't know. It's one of those things. There's so many details in this show that I feel like this is one of the shows that's definitely it's a benefit to rewatch it, because you're 100% going to miss things. You're 100% not going to connect certain pieces that you should have easily connected. Either that or I'm genuinely stupid. But I don't think I am, my personal opinion. But I got the opinion that Grimmer was older than I think he is, and I also didn't. I don't really know with 100% certainty the length that Kinderheim 511 was active. Although it could be like, again, I would expect it to be at bare minimum like a decade, and what Johan being 18 or 19. or 20, one of those. I can definitely see Grimmer being 30. I pictured him early 30s, especially with this child that he had. I'm interested to learn about that, because that's got to be real. That's the thing that happened. That's not something that he has had a false memory of or anything like that. So that has 100% happened. And I would have thought that this trauma radiating off of him would have been from that, but no. I mean, he is sort of like everyone else. Like everyone else we've seen, he has been mentally tortured by this child experiment program. And unlike everyone else, he's not. Well, I was gonna say he's not a serial killer. But he is. If you think about it, he probably is. But I don't think it's. I think he's only killed bad people, a la Dexter. I would hope so, because I am getting kind of scared. I got scary vibes. Grimmer is so goddamn good that I don't think that this is going to happen, and I fully trust him. But he keeps telling Sook not to trust him, and that scares me. I think it might be just out of he's scared that he might kill Sook when he blacks out. Maybe that might be it, or because I don't want him to go down a fucking evil, scary route. I hope that he won't. I hope that he will not. Going in, talking about Tenma here for a second, the main character, the main protagonist. Real quick, something I wanted to mention, and this is just a real quick, not super important to the plot. I find it very interesting watching a show or a piece of fiction where the main character is the doctor. I feel like in a lot of media, whenever like a character gets injured, there's a lot of stumbling around to sort of solve the problem of injury. And I love the idea of the main character being a doctor. I think of my favorite live action show of all time, Lost. The main character is a doctor. It just makes the plot so easy. There's not a lot of like wasted time. Like something bad happens and the main character arrives and there's a solution right there. He's a walking solution, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say a walking plot device. You could argue that maybe that is the case. But if so, I love the plot device. But Tenma is so fucking good, man. And I think I said it too. I was getting Tenma vibes from Sook, but I didn't even just really flat out picture how alike their stories were. It's like a like a circle or a parallel, and that's one of my favorite sort of devices in fiction. I think of something like Frankenstein, which I have mentioned a couple times. I got Frankenstein vibes from Johann in the beginning. That's one of my all-time favorite novels, just because of the use of parallelism. And I think that this show has done that fantastically. It's interesting. I can't wait till I finish this and I can actually like do some exploration into this. Oh, something that I just want to say right now. This is not something that's probably going to happen anytime soon. But for any of the OGs, okay, if DM Tree, if you're watching this, I just want you to look forward to the future of this channel. At some point, I will be getting into. I don't want to go straight into video essays. But I would love to do something similar. And something I 100% want to do is a series of ranking every episode of TV series. And I think that Monster might be the first show that I do that on. It will obviously be after I rewatch the show on my own time and like really have time to sort of rank each episode. But I just wanted to point that out there for any of the OGs who are watching and actually listening to this discussion. Hopefully, maybe in 6 or 7 months or something like that, when I get some time, I can make that like a full-fledged ranking every single episode in the same video. So look forward to that. And they're all going to be, I'll probably do like, I want to rank them for 74 to 1. But I'm also simultaneously going to do like a tier list ranking. And all of them are going to be B tiers or above, because this show has no low points. It has no dips at all. I think that is going to be it for my yapping. It's interesting. I want to theorize on a lot of stuff, but I don't particularly think that I got a shit ton there. More of a sort of like shocking moment. That moment when Suit gets shot, that scared the shit out of me. Like, it's one of those moments like I knew it was coming. The minute he got near the window, I was like, what the hell are you doing? But I didn't expect them to do that. So man, this show is great. I cannot wait to see this duo, the dynamic duo, Tenma and Grimmer interact a little more. I mean, unless Grimmer is going to immediately turn himself in, which it kind of looked like it, but you know, maybe there might be some hold off on that. I feel like we're gonna stick with Tenma. I mean, like I said, the next big shakeup to this Prague plotline has to be Anna. Anna will have to arrive at some point, and like I said, very obviously, like the minute she gets there, shit's gonna be thrown upside down. People are gonna be recognizing her. People are gonna be scared of her, be tentative around her, whatever it may be. And I feel like, I don't know, I do want to see, I really want to see if Tenma would recognize Johan in Anna form. I really would like to know that. But I don't know if that's something we will see. Obviously, but it's like any other not any other show. In any piece of fiction, there is a pattern. I think of something like The Walking Dead. It was lambasted for people recognizing the fact that there's a pattern of we're in danger, find a place, falls apart. That's not people. I think misunderstand that, in my opinion, at least. The pattern isn't the problem. It's just the fact that the show became lower quality. I feel like this show is the exact same way. I see the pattern. You know what I mean? We are looking for Johan. We enter. You know what I mean? Tenma enters, Anna enters, Lunge enters, everyone follows. That's how it works, and it's done perfectly. It like adds. It's like an onion. It has layers. Every time someone is introduced, the dynamics, the character dynamics, and the plot gets crazier and crazier, more chaotic, and I fucking love it. I fucking love it. So, like I said, Anna's gonna show up maybe in 2 or 3 episodes. Then Lunge is gonna show up at some point. I don't know if Reichwein and Gillen are people who would then sort of join the chase or just be at it from long distance to try and support, but I could see them showing up. And then the 2 obvious ones, Eva at some point has to join the fray again. We need a conclusion to her storyline. And then also, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to keep saying it because I'm not getting tricked. I've been on board of this since day one. Roberto is alive. He is going to pop up like the Terminator with burns down his fucking face. Okay, he's going to look like Frankenstein's monster when he comes back. But okay, I've talked for long enough. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm sorry for talking for so long. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. And if you guys like the content I make on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. I will see you guys next week, in a couple days, I don't know, for the next episode of Monster.